Previously on USAnts, the Messor had finally arrived, and it was time to move Demeter and her offspring from the darkness of the drawer and onto the shelf where they could be filmed. We went over the differences between the Messor and the Camponotus pupation stage, mainly the existence or lack of a cocoon between the two species. We also went over how to make a test tube setup. This is a necessary skill when raising ants. You can click in the top right now if you want to see that. The timestamp is 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Welcome back, USAnts fans. I know it's been a while since my last video, but today I've got more exciting ant content just for you. Today's video will be an update of our two colonies, the Camponotus Pennsylvanicus colony and the Messor Barbarus colony. It's been about 3 months or so since the last video, and I'm excited to show you the changes that they've undergone in that time. Introducing Her Royal Highness, who has graciously gifted us with her presence all the way from somewhere in the Spain-Portugal regions of Europe, the saver of seeds, the gatherer of grains, the Messor matriarch, Queen Demeter. Would you look at that? A lot has changed in 3 months. Demeter has been busy and has so many workers now. The last time you saw her, she had 3 nanitics, but now she has so many more, and I won't even try to count all these. There's just too many, and they won't stop moving long enough for me to. All of these aren't nanitics though. They're in there somewhere, but if you look closely, you'll see something spectacular. Majors. Messor Barbarus queens measure about 15 to 18 millimeters long. The workers measure around 3 to 6 millimeters. The majors are somewhere in between 8 to 9 millimeters long. This multi-size feature is called polymorphism. It doesn't just occur in ants though. We humans are products of polymorphism too. Women and men normally don't look alike. Things are changing, so that example is getting a bit more difficult to prove every day though. Back to the ants. You can see the difference in size compared to their smaller sisters. These larger-than-life ladies have oversized heads with specialized jaws used to defend the nest from intruders, crush exoskeletons of prey, and help grind seeds down into ant bread to feed the larvae. The gathering of seeds behavior is the reason these ants are called harvester ants. I sprinkled a few seeds into the nest, and the ants got to work breaking them down. There were more, so let's add a few more. These seeds offer the ants both carbs and protein, so it's not necessary for them to eat the mealworms I provide. I still give them mealworms and honey though. I'm not raising vegans. No shade to my vegans fans, I love all kinds of food. I like to use a birdseed mixture of white proso millet, sunflower, safflower, wheat, and milo seeds. You can use any kinds of seeds. Grass seeds work too. Just make sure that your seeds don't have insecticide on them. I don't need to explain what'll happen if they do. Let's watch for a minute to see how fast they take to the new seeds. I know that they like wheat seeds a lot, but this is the first time I've given them sunflower. Let's see which ones they grab first. For those of you that are wondering about the red film that I use, ants cannot see the color red, so the red film actually blocks out light and everything looks dark to them. I use transparent film so I'm still able to see them, but they can't see me. It keeps them calm underneath. But once I pull that red film back and the light hits them, you can see them go crazy and start moving around, their larvae to try to protect them as best as they can. Look at that. They're already sniffing out the seeds with their antennae. Smells tasty to me. It'd make a great bread, don't you think? Don't mind me. I'm just having a bit of fun. Who says ant keeping can't be fun, right? Sunflower is the winner. After sniffing all the seeds, they've chosen sunflower as their first one they'll grab. It's likely they'll grab all of them over time, but sunflower was their first choice. I'll make a note of that. Wheat and sunflower seem to be their favorites so far. What else did you notice? Do you see that light-colored ant? No, it's not albino. She recently eclosed. If you don't know, to eclose is to emerge as an adult from a pupae or as a larva from an egg. So she's a brand new ant and her pigmentation hasn't quite settled yet. Over the next few days, she'll darken and we'll probably lose her among the rest of the population. If you look closely, you can see a pupae that's close to eclosing. It's all white, but it's already taken the shape of an adult ant. Both of these are great signs of things to come for this colony, and I can't wait. Let's check on Hephaestra. Hephaestras are Camponotus Pennsylvanicus queen. As you can see, this colony isn't growing nearly as fast, and that's pretty normal. Camponotus Pennsylvanicus ants take longer to hatch and pupate than Messor Barbarus ants, and from my research online, we shouldn't see a big population boom until around year 2, and the numbers then could reach into the 50s or 100s range. My fingers are crossed. I'm pretty sure there are more ants now than are actually visible. They've dug pretty deep into the cotton to hide themselves. I added a new water source as this one is clearly running out, but they don't seem to want to move just yet. I'm not going to force them, they'll move when they get ready to. If you look closely, you'll see new eggs underneath Hephaestra. That's a good sign of things to come. I'm glad she's still been busy. As long as she keeps laying eggs, I'm confident that this colony will do just fine. But we'll be there every step of the way to do our part to ensure that this colony makes it, won't we, USAnts fans? Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed seeing the colony changes from video to video. I'll be sure to keep you posted of any new info that I get. I'm still new to this, so any help will be great, especially if I got any information incorrect. I'm okay with getting fact-checked. If you have any, leave some tips down in the comment section below, or just let me know what kind of content you'd like to see, and I'll try to get it for you. If you like what you saw today, go ahead and hit the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, feel free to do so you can get notified of any future videos. And be sure to watch my other videos so you can get caught up with the USAnts family. Until next time, USAnts fans, same ant channel, same ant love.